Hey, how's it going, people? So, welcome back to another video where I ramble in my car for God knows how long until I get bored. This time, it ain't before work, it's actually after work. So, that means I can ramble on for as long as I please. So, unlike last time where we rambled on about one thing, that being the definitive edition of Sonic Frontiers, we're going to be talking about a few things, and all of those relate to the 35th anniversary of Sonic. Now, why am I doing this? Well, for my standards, the last video did pretty goddamn well. So, I kind of want to do it again. Nah, but in all seriousness, the last video was actually really fun to do, and while I'm working on larger video projects which I want to get done some point this year, doing these types of videos are a good way of me getting videos out without putting much effort into it, to be real. These don't take long to make, and I'm having fun doing them, so I'm going to keep these coming. Right, anyways, to kick things off, I'm going to load up the Sega website because they actually have a brief overview of what to expect for the year. So, I'm going to scroll all the way down. So, I'm saying so a lot. There's a few things I want to go over, and I'm going to go over these first few things real quickly, because in my opinion, they are not very interesting. So, we have anniversary-inspired content. They don't really give much intel of what that means. I personally think all it's going to be is like history videos of, you know, the creation of Sonic and the other characters, you know, shit like that, stuff we've kind of already had in the past. But hey, why not do it again? We got partnerships, which I believe they're kind of already doing for games like Sonic Rumble, which I'm gonna be honest, I haven't played much and I have no interest in picking it back up. I played it once for like 10 minutes, didn't fuck with it, never touched it again. But I believe they're doing a Godzilla collab with it currently, and I believe even the Care Bears are. I believe they're doing a collab with the Care Bears of all things, which I don't know if they're a Paramount property. If they are, then that would make sense. But yeah, stuff like that, cool. I'm personally not too interested, and I couldn't afford to care. Anyways, then we have collectibles, which obviously is just going to be merch. I believe around November time last year, 35th anniversary merch did begin to leak online, so we've kind of already seen all that stuff. And here's the thing that interests me the most: fan experiences. Now, when I hear the term fan experiences, naturally I go towards in-person events, which I think this is what this is going to be. And I hope this means that the Sonic Symphony is going to return, because holy shit, I'm still not over those two events. I went to both London ones and they were so good. So I really hope they come back. But the one issue that a lot of people had with it is that despite the term World Tour, it really wasn't much of a World Tour. I think only a handful of countries got the symphony. Most of the events were hosted in America. Shocker, I know. But yeah, I think this is a good excuse to bring it back and let other countries get a shot of going. Because, believe it or not, there are fans outside of the UK, America, and Japan. There are other places. Speaking of which, I do know Japan is currently getting their own kind of music tour. Can't remember what it's called, but I think it's similar to the symphony. So yeah, I'd imagine that's one of the fan events that they were talking about in this article. Yeah, but I really hope this means that another concert is on its way. I will 100% drop whatever I'm doing to go to it. It might be more than just, you know, music. They didn't specify, they just said fan events. So, could be anything. Anyways, moving on. Now, I want to talk about games, or what we should expect for the anniversary. Now, me personally, in terms of a new mainline game, it is 100% not releasing this year. I know that for a fact. I believe it is going to get teased. We are definitely going to get a teaser for the upcoming game. It's probably not going to be anything spectacular. They're going to do what they've done for the last few games, where it's just going to be a short CG teaser of probably Sonic running. It'll show off a new skill that he's learned for this game, and that will be it for probably a year or so. You know, the same release cycle that we had for Sonic Frontiers, we're probably going to get for its sequel. And I also don't really expect much marketing for the game this year. Like I said, I think it's going to be a complete repeat of what we had with Frontiers, where we're going to get a teaser for it, probably for the anniversary. Maybe we'll get a second trailer closer to the end of the year, December time, November, December time, where it will show more, but we won't get any gameplay for it. And then we'll come up to May or so of 2027, and that's when we get a proper gameplay reveal for the game. That's how I think it's going to go. I think they're going to do a complete repeat of Sonic Frontiers in terms of advertising. Now, speaking of Frontiers, the Definitive Edition. Now, I won't go on for too long on it because we've already gone over that last video, but I believe this is going to be the main title, well, the holdover title for the year. They're going to probably tease it within the they're probably going to tease it maybe this month or next month. I think it's either that or they're going to save the teaser for Sonic's anniversary. But I won't lie to you, if Sonic Frontiers ends up being a holdover title, I'm going to be a bit disappointed. I really do think the Definitive Edition is just going to be an excuse to get a Switch 2 release, and that will be it. Maybe they'll fix some technical problems like the pop-in. That's the big one. That's the thing that needs to get fixed the most. But that'll be it. I highly doubt they'll change the, structure of the game. I don't think they're gonna make Chronos one big island like it was in the beta. I think that boat has long sailed, and they're not gonna do it. I just don't believe they will. Texture enhancements and a further draw distance. Those are the only things I can expect from this. Now, in my reality, I would like some more ports. I would love if Sonic Unleashed finally got an official port. I know there's the Recon project, which is great, but it's exclusive to PC. But console players, they're kind of stuck. Unless they have an Xbox, they're out of luck. They can't really play the game properly, which is why I think they need to at least port the game to newer hardware. You don't need to enhance it. You don't have to go overboard, because trust me, when they try and do more than just a simple port, they fuck it up. So just port it. Port any game from your back catalogue that you haven't touched in years. Seriously, there's no harm in doing it. But yeah, in terms of games for the year, I don't think it's going to be anything crazy. But I will love to be proven wrong. And if I'm wrong, then I'm happy. Now, for the final thing I expect to happen for the year. Marketing for Sonic 4 to begin. Not this one. Since the fourth installment to the Sonic movie series is coming out in March next year, I think around November, December time is when we're gonna start seeing things happen. So with Sonic Movie 2, the trailer release in December and the film release in April. So I kind of expect the trailer for Sonic Movie 4 to release sometime in November. I personally think November is going to be the time where shit really kicks off. And honestly, as someone who really wanted the film series to end after 3, I'm hella excited for it. I'm a little cautiously optimistic because there are a shit ton of characters that are going to be in this movie. Like, we got Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Metal Sonic, Shadow, Eggman. Like, fuck me. I mean, Spider-Man 3. That film felt like a bloated mess. And it only had, 3 villains. We'll have to see how it goes. I'm excited for the movie still, don't get me wrong. But, does Shadow need to be in this? I don't know. These are just my initial thoughts of the teaser. But I just hope that when the film releases, they have a good balance of all the characters. And honestly, considering the movie is very clearly taking elements from CD, probably a little bit of Heroes as well, considering the Shadow is here. Time travel's a thing, so possibly '06 as well. This film, it could be something really good. But we'll have to wait and see. Anyways, that's about all I wanted to talk about for today. So, I'm hungry as balls. I'm gonna go home before I starve to death. Appreciate you all for watching, and I will see you all whenever I next upload.